It begins.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, the Arbiter. I'm back with Assassin's Creed 3. Let's get Rick on board and we can get things started. It's been a good day for me. No, that's just the PA system. Here we go.
Hello, my friend.
Good evening! So, I have
So,
some exciting news.
what's that?
I might have a job interview lined up.
Is this a full-time job?
It would be contract work through a temp agency, but the contract could be extended if I perform well.
Okay.
I actually spoke to a recruiter at the temp agency Manpower, and they promised to get my resume in front of the contract, the person taking out the contract. So once the manager of this company gets back from her vacation on the 24th, it's looking like I will have an interview set up with them for this IT help desk position.
ooh. Did they list a pay rate on the application? How
Yeah,
much are you gonna pay?
it's anywhere between $21 an hour and $24 an hour. Not as much as I was making with Stanford, obviously, but still pretty good.
How much does that make in comparison to the pizza gig you have now?
The pizza gig pays minimum wage, where I'd be making $16.50 an hour.
Oh, so you're paying like $8 more?
Yeah.
Huh, not bad. That's definitely better. Is the hours like more consistent?
Oh yes,
I would
this would
have.
be full time. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
9
that's an
a.m. to
upgrade.
6 p.m. gig, so I'd actually be getting 50 hours a week. Wait, no, because 5 days a week. What's 9 times 5? That's 45? Yeah, 45 hours a week.
And you said you've been making up to 24 an hour?
Yes.
Okay, so that means per week you're making 1080 a week.
Before taxes, yes. After taxes,
Mm.
I'd be bringing home, like, I think 1,700 every paycheck.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's definitely leagues better compared to what you're doing now. What was it? Are you even getting hours at this pizza place?
Not this week, and I only got 3 last week.
Wow. Yeah, so honestly, I hope that works out for you because honestly, based on what you're telling me, that sounds a lot better than what you're doing right now.
Yeah. And I also have started up creative writing again. I've actually been writing lore about my VTuber persona since about 2 in the afternoon to right before the stream. And you actually play a big part in it too.
Oh boy, I get to be a character in a story. Hooray!
You are the reason that the Time War ends, actually.
Ah, nice. I love feeling important. Yeah. Well, as for me, no interviews lined up yet. Still kind of looking around there. But it's not entirely true. I do have a test for a position I applied for. It's a programming assessment, a sort of pre-interview assessment of sorts. I have until next week to take it, but since last Thursday I've just been doing like practices on the website to prep for the exam. And it's actually AI assisted, so I have an hour to do it, but I can use AI as like an assist during the thing. So if I get stuck or something, I just ask a question and then get some help there. I don't know how often I'll use it for the exam, but it's definitely a useful thing. And if that goes out well, I can get like an offer there.
That kind of sounds
I've
like cheating. That's like having Google available during a test.
I see it more akin to like an open book, like an open note test, where like you take the exam, but you can use your notes.
Yeah.
I think it's a better comparison.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and what was it? There's that, and then also I've mentioned that I've also been working on the project with the volunteer studio I'm working with, and I already got some basic camera stuff set. I'm working on the camera system right now. It's for a remake, and we're just going through and just going to do my thing, and then I'll be just seeing how that goes. I'm definitely gonna build up a lot more, and then take it from there. Ooh, actually, you know what? This job I'm applying to the code signal one, it's actually full. Yeah, sorry, but this coding, whatever. It's actually full time. It looks like I pay anywhere from 120K to 150K, depending on the salary range.
Damn,
I'm
that's really
hungry.
good.
Yeah, and the best part is they only wanted like 3 years of coding experience, which I have already. So, I gotta pass the assessment first, and then hopefully get an interview. But if that works out, that could be a good avenue, as well.
Nice, man. I'm happy for you. I'll be praying that works out.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got a week to go. I think I'm gonna take it not this week, just because weekend's kind of crazy. But I think early next week, I'm gonna try to take it at least by Wednesday, because I think it's like Thursday, like 10 in the morning. So, I think by Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll take the exam, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Cool. Well, why don't I share my screen and we can get the game started?
All right. Oh, actually, I was slightly incorrect. The salary range is 120K to 250K, so it's even higher than
Jeez. Man, I wish
Yeah,
I
it
could
can
make
go
that
up.
kind of money. That's like, that is money where you could live independently in the state of California.
I know. I could probably move to San Diego, hang out with you for that
Dude,
kind of
that would be
salary.
awesome! Is the job remote or is it in person?
I think it's fully remote, so if this works out, I could work anywhere in the country.
Dude, if you get this job, you should totally move out here and we can hang out.
Yeah, I mean, most of the game dev jobs in the country are based in California, so if I'm living there, I would need to, especially any job in like LA or San Diego, because like the two big hubs in the state are in LA and San Francisco, and between the two, I prefer living closer to LA.
Incoming ad
In my
break.
experience, LA was just seemed a bit nicer. At least it looked nicer, in the service. So I probably go there. But hey, it'll be nicer to get game dev jobs in person if I'm in the area, because I'm honestly, I feel like I'm saying my problem with the games industry is the fact that I don't live anywhere near the major studios. And so, especially they want an in-person candidate, they probably have more of a preference towards people who are already where they're based. So if I live near the studio, it doesn't guarantee a job necessarily, but it can, I think it would help rather than hinder my progress.
Yeah, and you know, a plane ticket from LA to San Diego is not that expensive. Let me check it really quick.
Nope. You need a plane to get to San Diego from LA?
No, you could drive, it's just a plane is faster.
Ah, is there a train that connects the two or no?
I don't know. Let's take a
I mean, you
look.
live there, so I figured you know.
Yeah, but I don't fuck with trains. I don't take
Like,
trains anywhere. I take the I
like,
take the tram. I used to take the tram or the San Diego trolley system, but no, but that didn't really go outside of San Diego.
oh yeah, I think there was a trolley system in San Fran as well. Yes, there is actually. I saw it when I first got there a few months ago. Oh, San Diego does have its own airport. I know LA and San Francisco had theirs. From LAX. I think it's LAX is the LA airport. Or are you doing it by city?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
LAX to SAN, San Diego International. Yeah, let's just go with that one.
Wow, San Diego has their own international airport too? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
depart.
let's just go into the far future. Let's say July
Like June.
or yeah, June 28th. Arrive or no. Depart here, arrive here. Depart. Really? No same day flights, huh? I guess Monday to here.
Yeah, it's only
Depart
there, unless
here,
you want
return. Weird,
Man,
but
that
okay.
thing's giving you some trouble, bro.
Yeah, I don't normally have this kind of trouble with calendars, but I am caveman brain right now, I guess.
Ooga booga.
Unga bunga time.
Hey, I think you're missing a couple. Oh, did you get everything filled
I
in?
think I filled in everything. Join the
Alrighty.
Advantage program. No.
Are you sure that's correct? That's that's a lot of money.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I found a flight from Hartford to Seattle for less than $500. I mean, the airports are that close. It shouldn't be that. Oh, maybe because you did a week. I think you did like 2 days instead. It might be cheaper. That might be why. Yeah,
Yeah.
just that might be it. I think if you go back and just change the day range, maybe you make it like Monday, Tuesday. Let's see. Is there a way to like? Oh, wait, at the top. I think you can adjust it that way. Maybe pick a different day, it'll go smaller. Saturday, Thursday.
Whatever. I feel like we're being fucked with here with the airline prices. That's ridiculous. I feel like I'm
I'm
being
about to.
pranked.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but you picked like a 2 week trip. That's gonna be
Yeah.
compared to like. I think you did just 2 days. It'd probably be a lot cheaper because I did like Friday to Sunday, and I got a flight with American Airlines for like just over $500 round trip.
We could let me see if I can adjust it in new
Yeah,
search. Here
just
we
just
go.
there we go. And then for days, just do like on the calendar. Hit the
Depart.
calendar button.
Yeah, well,
Do like Monday, Tuesday or something. Like do 29th to the 30th as an example. Or you can do like any 2 days, doesn't matter. Uh can't go any
depart.
further than that. Yeah, I think that's the furthest you can book out in advance. Like that. Yeah, do that. Try that. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's America's 50th birthday.
Yep.
Oh, you know what it is? I think another thing is that your book gets so far into the future. I think if you did it for like August of this month, you'd probably get a cheaper rate.
All right. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, you
Depart.
have to go. Yeah, you have to go like back in time a bit. Do like October, September. Yeah, August. Do like August 15th to 16th. There you go. Try that. Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Wow, look at that. She like $1,000. Still a bit pricier than Hartford to Seattle, but you know it's a bit closer.
Yeah, and you got to think how. Let's check something else. Let's go to Google Maps.
Oh yeah, that's true. That compares multiple different airlines.
L.A. Okay, fine. Oh, it's L.O.S. That's so weird.
No,
Directions.
that's just the city. Oh yeah, that it is those.
Oh,
It's pronounced
that's
Blas, but
it's 2.5 hours drive.
yeah, that's not so bad. And you're just north of San Diego. I
Yeah.
think if I was starting at San Diego, it'll probably be a little bit more, but not by much. So yeah, it actually would be cheaper to drive to LA. I think I'd probably do it for like a weekend trip. I think I was working in LA full time. I'd probably live closer to the city rather than like in the San Diego area. But
Right.
I could still visit you on weekends, assuming I move out there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get the game started.
Yeah, so apologies, folks. Didn't mean to check everyone on like air thing, but I have a bit of a travel bug recently. Man, and yeah, honestly, when I was working at TCS full time, I kind of wish I traveled a bit more outside of like family trips, because like I feel like I totally could have, and I just didn't. Um, I did go to Nashville that one year. That was very nice, but that was about it. That was the only real big solo trip I did.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of traveling. I wonder how much a flight to Russia would cost.
Oh, jeez. Especially given the Ukraine situation, probably a butt ton. Oh, shoot, that's right. Trump's talk with Putin's tomorrow.
Oh, the media's gonna fucking crucify him for that.
Well, it depends on how the call. It really depends on how it turns out. Although, according to internal sources, the president is pretty confident that good things are ultimately going to come out of this trip. What really matters is what happens in the aftermath of this talk. Because the challenge about the Ukraine war is that you have two sides. Because it's very difficult to make peace from the sides that want peace. Like first, it was Zelensky causing issues. Trump was getting tough on him. Then Russia started being silly, so Trump had to go tougher on Russia. And now Zelensky's just crying on Twitter about the whole thing. And it's like, do you really want the war to end, dude? Because like, there's been polling from the region, and a lot of people in Ukraine just are exhausted and they just want the war to be over. I don't necessarily care about victory anymore, which is a bit demoralizing. But considering how long the war's been going on, how many casualties to both sides have suffered, I think there's at the point where like they'll sue for peace.
Yeah.
We're not Zelensky, he'll sue for peace. We'll have to wait and see. If he's smart, then hopefully he'll do what's best for his people.
Did you hear about how Russia went on a huge offensive just before the summit?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder how that'll... Yeah, I'm sure that might be discussed at the conference depending on how severe the assault was. Do we have any updates on the situation, or just the announcement?
No, I just saw the headline this morning in my YouTube notifications. Someone did a video on it, and I think it was Tim Pool.
Yeah, I see.
I so don't need this right now. Y'all dirty lobsterbacks, just leave me alone, okay?
I think it was sort of the rebels, actually.
No, the first batch we saw was the rebels, then on the further up the path was some redcoats.
I just find it interesting how when you approach the rebels, it looked like they were about to attack.
Oh, yeah, that's because they were. For whatever reason, this game is very odd about, like, the reputation system. It doesn't matter whose side you're on in the war. I mean, you can only side with the rebels anyway. But like, if you're wanted, the rebels will aggro on you just as much as the redcoats.
That is really weird.
Yeah, this game could have benefited from a better handling of the reputation system and notoriety.
I mean, you'd think they would have fixed that in the remaster.
You'd think, but this is Ubisoft. They are big, gay, and retarded.
Yeah, they might even be a thing within the next couple of years, depending on how this whole situation plays out. And actually, speaking of Assassin's Creed, with the release of Shadows, that's actually part of... Because how it works with Assassin's Creed, there's different, like, phases of the franchise. The first phase was basically the, I call it the Desmond Miles saga, which kind of concluded with Assassin's Creed 4. And then you had the second saga, which started with the game after Unity, actually.
The Desmond Miles phase concluded with Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't based on Desmond Miles' arc. It was like different like phases and stuff that they had. Because it also included like 4 and I think Unity, like the immediate aftermath titles. Then there was a second phase that concluded with the one that came out last year that was also set in the Middle East, and then Shadows. Yeah, not Origins actually the start of the second arc. So the third arc, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I read this, but the third arc, that started with Shadows, which came out earlier this year. And basically what Ubisoft is doing is they're creating like a hub area that's supposed to connect all like current and future games, as well as a handful of past titles, so that like players can sort of like bridge content across the various games. It's a pretty ambitious plan, but given the financial questionable performance of Shadows, I don't know how much further those plans are going to go, especially since Ubisoft's own future is so uncertain. We'll have to wait and see, but I know they had very ambitious plans for the franchise.
Yeah. You're banned.
Welcome, seductive dietitian.
Telling us to buy viewers, kill yourself.
Man, I thought it was the only one that might get to deal with that stuff. But now, I feel like every stream we get these guys.
Yeah. They target they're bots that target people with low viewer counts.
Ah, I see. Have you ever had a dream where like you go to bed and then like you wake up and you go back to sleep and then like you wake up in the real world?
Yeah, I occasionally get those.
Man, those dreams are so trippy. It's like, oh, you had a crazy day, you go to bed, but then you realize, wait, that was a dream.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Ah, story mission. Ah, I hate them.
We should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British Crown or the Templar Cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that then, won't we?
Sir.
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
The British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private correspondence!
Oh, of course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility!
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
You think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
So that could explain why the rebels are going after him now.
Yeah, but prior to that, it's not as, like,
Yeah.
What's the term? It doesn't make as much sense.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they started fighting the rebels like when Connor tells them both to F off, that would make a little more sense. The fact that it was happening before that seems a little weird.
Yeah. Patriot messengers neutralized. 0 out of 5. Stop all Patriot messengers within the time limit. Do not touch the ground.
There he is. Ooh, that's one.
I have 5 shots, 5 messengers to take down. Let's see if I can do it all.
Yeah, as long as you don't get off the horse and be at the time limit, you will get bonus objectives. And you got 3 minutes to go, so you got plenty of time. Alright. Wait. That's... Wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. A couple, actually.
I don't have enough bullets for that many people.
Just slash with your sword.
I can't.
Oh, no! That's okay. You got. Uh-oh.
Shit! Okay, so I can't break his guard.
There you go. Okay, you got 2 more to go. Oh, only 1 more actually. Alright. Oh, he's just up ahead.
No, I think that's... They're probably within this green area.
Oh man, you got so close too. Here he is up ahead.
Yep, I saw him.
There you go.
He's fast.
Yes, indeed.
Come on, you piece of shit.
Almost there. Okay. Ooh, nice.
I should make sure the village is safe.
Looks like you had a minute to spare by the time you completed the bonus objective.
Yeah.
Radun hagedun. Sa shewe nekti ohnujera. Wakanu dunyu hue dogati ka oya rungwe ayezenesege.
Ka giga oya rungwe.
Te ohne gujes Charles Lee. Luana tuhpa yasagoya tanhawe kana dogu dano dohkara ni hadi.
Nahoda? Ka numwe nya honenu.
Wa te sagodi dashtana tini hadi ayun kiyun
Ah, that's what's going on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That doesn't add up.
Did you know you can pet me? Check out the pet cafe.
Stop the attack with non-lethal methods. Okay. Guess we're using our fists this time.
Yeah, you also might want to take out the tools as well, or at least change to a non-deadly version.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
Alright, there you go. 1 down, 5 to go. Keep going.
That's 2. That's 3. 3 more to go.
Not bad, doing good so far. Next here.
That's 4. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Okay, 1 more.
Gonna dogo.
Dun hagedum, the wase danica.
Nahoda?
Guegon ha glory ne Charles Lee. But Triot the Hona Donzonia in Kiawanto. Donogon easy on say what is it?
Atsoga tigarungwe.
Haru zit is on Nigora Denu. Zia Sade Nyanda the squat Nigora Gani. Nick the owner gone runete. Zinguan who garden there.
They got your scar gigo.
Connect you what you scan see what Guanya has in a square at the new statsege. The use on Nigora di Hunto. Then what does want ducks at the Nezungwe da Summa.
Zadarissa.
Unga Dorissa no Nazaheum.
Shit. That is really unfortunate.
I mean, the game kind of forced you to do.
Tazis a dansum. Zigado Headstane. Redden Hagedum. Charles Lee. Mountmouth. Was at the Hajib. Asagonat Dumase. Zinahold and Patriot. Renadeno Yuni. Jurhan Saga. Asagonasete. On Doctor Giga Moderio. Runudio Hot Quenium. Ungueda Summa. Or Diatanum Statunge.
Iwerea Nawando Tanguaya Danostado. Ona was Sadarissa in Jadaro.
There's a fort? Oh. Let's go deal with that.
So you tackled the fort, who would you be helping?
Yeah, still the
Would it
Patriots.
still be the... Okay. Man, everything is having a UK recent. I'm kind of glad we got our independence. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with these guys either. No! Come on! Really? Well, that knife is mine now.
Better run.
Nah, you're getting shot. Oh, I don't have a gun. Okay, kind of hard to shoot someone if you don't have a gun. That does complicate things.
You can use a finger gun.
Oh yeah, I should probably switch to my sword. There we go.
Nice to meet you. I'm Garlic.
Perfect.
Hey, did you know there was a version of Captain America that actually served in the Revolutionary War?
Bullshit.
Yeah, he was actually an ancestor of Steve Rogers.
I thought Captain America was, like, from World War II, and then cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, no, that's still the case, though, but, in the distant past, actually, there was another guy, I think he's an alternate universe, to be fair, but there was a version of Captain America that served in the Revolutionary War. But like I said, it's alternate universe, it's not in the main timeline, I believe. Although there was one comic where, like, Spider-Man and Captain America went back in time to the Age of the Revolution.
That must have been interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Captain in particular was pretty happy to be George Washington, the Founding Fathers.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be, though?
Mm-hmm. Probably anyone on the modern left these days. Well, let's be honest, those people are dumb.
Hey, I got a question for you. If you were at a party with any of the Founding Fathers that wasn't Ben Franklin and you had to pick one to be your wingman, who would it be and why?
Ooh, great question. If I had to pick, probably Sam Adams.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with having a bro that makes beer as your wingman.
Yeah. Plus, Sam's historically speaking, a pretty good negotiator in terms of like working with local colonists and stuff. So I'm sure he can know his way around the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because unlike his cousin, I feel like John's a bit more level-headed. Because you know, Sam can be a little more level-headed. Because I feel like John can get a bit passionate at times, whereas Samuel can be pretty chill.
Yeah. I would choose Thomas Jefferson, just because I feel like he has nerd energy, and he would make me look cool by comparison.
Oh. They're shooting you!
Yes,
They're
they are.
shooting you at the wall!
Now, how in the blazes am I going to get inside that fort? I need to find a way inside there.
Just climb the trees, dude.
I think I have to find a climbable tree first. Not all of them are climbable. This one looks like I can do it, though.
There you go, look at that. Jump the thing! What the hell?
I have no idea.
What the, bro, you jumped right past him. What? Well, at least you're in the fort.
Jesus, that music is loud. Hold up a minute. I'm gonna go into my settings. Shit is louder than Snoop Dogg's weed.
Bro, I thought you were gonna adjust the in-game audio. I think you're gonna go for your computer audio.
Yeah, that should do the trick. That's a little better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just go to the game settings and just the audio from there. Ooh. Building a fort by trees was not a smart idea for whoever did this.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We have a problem.
Go to general.
Okay, effects.
There you go.
Okay, that could be like half of what it is.
See, that's what I thought you were going to do, but then you went to the computer like, bro, you don't want to do all that. How's it feel now?
It's still pretty fucking loud.
Interesting. Maybe the computer setting was a better approach. Well, the problem is that lowers the overall volume, not just the music volume.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe go back to settings, put the music for like 2. See if that does anything.
There we go.
Okay. Now I gotta try the powder reserve.
Yeah.
Now, where would... Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, but...
So you can climb the buildings or the trees or something. Oh.
Y'all can't see me.
Oh, that's weird. Those look like Patriots.
Nah, those are, I believe, German mercenaries. I'm trying to remember who all helped out the British in the fight. I think that... No, you know what? It's Portugal and... Was it Portugal and Spain that helped the US aside from France? Or was that with the British?
I don't think it would have been Portugal, because Portugal and England have been allies for over 1,000 years. So if anything, Portugal probably would have sided with the British in this conflict. I could see Spain side with America, although just because they were enemies to the Portuguese at the time. So maybe? The other country I could think of that could help... Oh! It was the Netherlands. It was France and the Netherlands.
That's right.
Which is kind of funny, because the Pilgrims, before they came to America, they actually were settled in the Netherlands. The only reason they left is because their kids are speaking Dutch, and they wanted to speak English.
Yep.
So they left America.
That's in part why the Dutch Reformed got so damn big. There's
Ooh.
Yeah, everyone and his brother just showed up. Wait, what? What just happened?
You stabbed him in the chest, bro.
GB, hi Seth, hi Ricky, how are you? I'm doing good. We were talking about this earlier at the start of the stream, but I have a job interview potentially lined up later this month as an IT help desk type situation.
Yeah, and I have a coding exam that I have until next week to take, so I've been prepping for it.
Yep.
Mainly just by reviewing ID stuff, but also things like that. So probably next week I'll take the exam, and then we'll see how that goes.
And then I've also been doing some creative writing. The War Arbiter is interesting because he might be the only incarnation that doesn't appear on a stream. If only because I don't know what games would translate well to the Time War.
What game wouldn't translate well?
I don't know if any games would translate well to the Time War.
Oh. You could just say you were playing the games to get some kind of resource to aid in the war.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, creative
Traveling
writing,
to
good job. And good for you too, Rick, though I barely heard you. Sorry about that. You know what? It's probably the fucking music in the game. Let's crank it down just a little bit more.
All right. How am I sounding now? I'm sure you can hear me just fine. As long as the chat can hear me, that's equally as important.
Yeah. Chibi, can you confirm we got good audio from Rick?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 2, 1.
Yes, Chibi has confirmed it.
Other than you shining sea. Now, I wonder what flag who raises.
The Betsy
There we
Ross.
go. Hey! Da-na-na-na,
Now, how do we leave without passing by any of the dudes?
I mean, they should attack you since you helped them gain the fort.
Well, I still have a notoriety of 1, so... Oh no, you're right, they're leaving me alone. I was worried we were gonna have to fight them.
Nah, I think they only attack you if, like, you attack them, type situation.
Cool.
If anything, that should help you to mend ties with the Patriots, since you helped them conquer a fort.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, no, the only game I think might work well for the Time War is Valkyria Chronicles, but I'm not 100% on that.
Ooh. You play Valkyria Chronicles? Which one?
I have 1 and 4 on Steam, and I have 2 and 3 on my handheld emulator, so I think I have them all.
Nice, yeah. I know of the third one because characters from Valkyria Chronicles 3 show up in Project Crosszone.
What's that?
It's basically a giant crossover from Bandai Namco that puts a bunch of different characters from Capcom, Bandai Namco, and Sega all in one game.
Cool.
Pretty ambitious project. There were tons of franchises involved across the board. And then the sequel, they actually managed to add a few Nintendo characters as guest characters.
That's interesting. PNG tuber models are tough, but bearable to make, though I hope I get my examples done eventually. It's not difficult to make a PNG tuber model. I actually have a software that basically creates the model for you by using 4 different pictures. All you need is eyes open, mouth closed for one, eyes open, mouth open for another, eyes closed and mouth open, and then eyes and mouth both closed. And you have and then the software just animates with all 4 of those frames essentially. That's actually, it's similar to the software that I use for guest PNGs during streams.
Yeah, like for me.
Yep. Can we jump down from here?
So technically, I am a PNG tuber.
Yep.
Who happens to also be an owl priest? Is that like Dragon Quest lore lines up? Oh, nice. Would it be funny if like the people from the native village move into your homestead town by end of the game?
That would be cool, but that's not a thing that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'd imagine not, given the history of like America and how U.S. native relations played out in our timeline. Although, funnily enough, in the last election, a lot of native peoples actually turned out for, oh, what's this?
I have your plans. What are they for?
You got them! This, Connor, is the design for a chair that folds. Genius! You won't regret this.
He invented the folding chair.
Yes. Lance can now craft level 3 goods. Oh, okay, so it's easy? Okay, cool. What if the PNG Tuber model creator is also the character designer? No, it's all good. Yeah, like, I've created all my models, so... well... except for the live 2D models. And certain models are going to be live 2D. The War Arbiter is live 2D model. The 13th Arbiter is live 2D. My first incarnation is both 3D and live 2D. I might do other live 2D incarnations because I'm not satisfied with how the 3D models turned out. Is PNG Tuber fairly easy to use? Oh, absolutely. It's also less demanding on your computer than a 3D model is. Plus PNG Tuber, plus their software, I mean... I'm a bit confused then.
Who knows? Perhaps Chibi's turned into something else.
What a weird tree. There's a software called PNG Tuber Plus, and I was curious to know if you use it. Let me check. We got VTuber Plus. Oh no, I use v.tube mini exe. That's the software I use for my PNG, for my 2D mode, for the PNG tubes.
Connor?
No, thank you.
We were just recalling the eventful day of little Hunter's birth.
I am not sure I have ever been so anxious.
Ha!
I barely remember a thing up until the moment I heard him cry. Then it all slows down, and I recall every little detail. From Hunter's wailing face, to Prudence's teary eyes filled with pure love, to the smell of the mud and the leaves. I've never been as happy as I was in that instant.
Things in this house sound right.
Cool.
Neat.
I wonder what happens over at the priest's place.
Oh, I forgot we had a church. Or at least in this homestead.
Yeah. Can't interact with them. But we have another conversation over here. Let's go see what it's about. I wonder what other games are out there that would translate well to the Time War.
Probably any game that involves war should do the trick.
Well, I mean... maybe?
I mean, war, especially with Time War, is not limited to one era. It goes across time and space, so any War, if any era, should do the trick. And knowing your enemies, they're not going to stop at one time period.
No, they don't. Although certain locations are outside the bounds of the war. Earth was actually time-locked by the Time Lords early on in the war because they knew that it wasn't advanced enough as a civilization to defend itself.
A folding chair. I do not follow you.
It's a chair that folds, Connor. You can fold it right out, stack them, store them, transport them. I could have 1,000 chairs in my back room. It's...
I've never heard a man so excited about the prospect of 1,000 chairs.
Make a fortune.
A folding chair. Well, I wish you the best with it.
You'll see, Connor. You'll see.
I know, Ben Franklin made a spinning chair prior to Revolutionary War.
Is Assassin's Creed fun to play? I mean, it's probably obvious since you play it occasionally. Oh yeah, no, I love the Assassin's Creed games. Well, providing the time period interests me. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I tried to stream that game, and it started crashing about halfway through the game. And it's gotten so bad I tried uninstalling my mods, and then when that didn't fix the problem, I lost interest. I wish I could finish it, though. I love Assassin's Creed Unity, even if it runs like dog shit. The years of patches have made it stable enough to play and probably stream, but I'm probably going to heat up my computer like a motherfucker doing that. Everyone loves Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and, was it Revelation? What was the Ezio trilogy? I know there's like 3 games with Ezio. There's Assassin's Creed 2, there's Brotherhood, but I forget the third one.
I think it was Revelations.
Okay.
Actually, Revelations might have been the second, Brotherhood was the third. Actually, no, that's about right. Actually, never mind. Because I know the third Ezio game also starred the guy from the first game.
Altair? Yeah. I didn't know that Altair was in the third Ezio game, though. How does that work? Is Ezio time traveling?
No, I think what probably happens is, because Desmond Miles was a bridge between the games, so my guess is when Desmond was having the Ezio visions, during that period, he was also getting visions of, like, Altair that were sort of flashbacks to before the events of Revelation. So, it's more like Altair was using memories from his past ancestor. Ezio was using memories from his ancestor to solve problems in his present day.
Okay. Yeah, and then I actually really like Assassin's Creed Odyssey from what I've played of it so far. I've only played like the prologue, and it's open. It's actually very open for a prologue, and I went in with 0 expectations, and I love it. So I'm looking, but that one heats up my computer like even more than Unity does. I'm probably gonna have to PNG tube that one, just that way I don't set my GPU on fire.
Would it be easier just like to upgrade your GPU or cooler?
Do you know how much a 4090 runs for?
Last I checked, I think it was in like the $3,000 range.
Exactly. Because I'm rocking a 3080. If I upgraded, I would grab a 4090 because those are that's still more powerful than what I have, but it wouldn't need me to upgrade my entire main board for it like a 5090 would. And a 5090 would be even more expensive.
I'd imagine. Who knows? Maybe by the time the 4090 gets below 3,000, they'll have the 6090.
Well, my mom can be pretty excited for 1,000 shares. She's the hoarding type, but this is a little harsh of me to say. Baka mitai. I I will definitely stream the Yakuza games in my career as a streamer. I love Pirate Yakuza, and my dad has said such good things about Like a Dragon 1 that I will probably get into that, and also Yakuza 0. I've heard interesting things about the other, about Yakuza 1 through 4.
You can be the first to try it if you like. You'll be.
Yeah, I'm not playing the Yakuza games, so my friend has, and he really enjoys it. So I'm sure you probably will as well.
In human history, as brilliant a man as there has ever been, you can be certain it works. Would you like to try?
Yes. Such a device would certainly prove useful.
Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, wait, we actually get to see this? Hell yeah! Let's go!
Miner! Oh, he crashed in the water.
Wait, was I supposed to control that, or did I fuck up a QuickTime event?
No, that was just a cutscene.
Ah. If a fish could rock a coaster, then a rock star could fish a booklet turkey sandwich. The Chibi has spoken.
Chibi-con. Chibi-con.
So, chat, I have a question for you. When I will definitely give you guys a reading of the War Arbiter's coup, since that's the piece of lore I was writing today. The question is, should I do it as the War Arbiter, or should I do it as part of the Emperor of as my 11th incarnation, Emperor of Gallifrey?
What's he got this time?
Like I'm recounting the story.
If you be trying to run a rig, I won't have it. Find some more.
Ah, whatever. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit.
Let me see. Let me see.
And there's no way to skip this cutscene either.
Find some more.
As the one that looks like to be shown in the most. Well, the War Arbiter does not look like Bishonen. And the 11th Arbiter, who's Emperor of Gallifrey, I haven't decided on, like, a physical appearance yet. I kind of want to take inspiration from Napoleon, or maybe a young Pinochet.
You know what's really funny about Disney?
What's that?
They actually did much better job creating compelling minority characters when they weren't trying so hard to push the fact that they were minorities.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, that could be applied to all of Hollywood, though.
True. And that's my problem with, like, the woke era of entertainment from, like, the mid to late 2010s, like, recently, is, like, they're acting like black, like, minority and, like, female heroes weren't a thing until the current day, when we have plenty of examples going back 30, 40 years of great characters who happen to be women or happen to be, you know, non-white characters.
I mean, look at Blade.
Ah, Blade. You know what's crazy, though? I was reading an interview about the Blade movie and why it's taking so long, and according to Kevin Feige, he when he talked about it, he's like, oh, we just didn't want to make another movie where Blade kills vampires while dressed in black leather. And I go, but that's what the people want.
Nice
you could make that
meet
movie
you.
for like
I'm
$60 million. You could have had it released years ago.
Why the fuck is Hollywood allergic to giving people what they want?
Well, here's the thing. Blade went through several different iterations in the many years of its development. One of them actually involved a version of the movie that would have been set in the 1920s. They even went as far as to build an entire train set that went with the focal point of that movie. But they decided to change direction, so the whole train scene got destroyed.
This is big retarded.
Yeah, because there's multiple different directors and writers involved in the project, and Mahershala Ali, he's in the corner like, hey, listen, you know, Marvel, whenever you guys are ready, just give me a call. I'll hop in and do the thing. Because that's the thing, he wants to do Blade, he's down for it, but they keep changing directors. There's been like 3 or 4 different drafts of the script, and it's like, guys, it's a vampire hunter. This can't be that hard to get right.
I know, it's so frustrating.
Like, New Line Cinema, the entire trilogy with the character. granted, it kind of dropped the ball with the third movie, but they made 2 solid ones. So it's like, it has been done before. It can be done again. I know Marvel had some other stuff they were doing at the time, but like, honestly, I feel like the best time to release the Blade film would have been last year, because the only movie they had last year was Deadpool and Wolverine. And if they released it, let's say, like October, after Deadpool and Wolverine being a hit, it could have bankrolled off the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, and Marvel would have done just as well. And then that in turn would have helped to better set up like the films that came out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue with the Multiverse Saga, upon reflection, is unlike the Infinity Saga, there's just a much bigger lack of focus, because despite being called the Multiverse Saga, we don't have a lot of stuff about the multiverse. It just, especially with Phase 4, it really felt like it was all over the place, to the point where I had no idea what the point of it was. And it doesn't help that many of the characters who have debuted within the last 4 years, most of them have not appeared again. Like, Moon Knight's not been seen since his show, She-Hulk has not been seen since her show.
Thank
the Eternals
God.
are just MIA. Yeah, the Eternals are effectively MIA. Apparently they were supposed to be in King Dynasty, but then the movie got retooled. It looks like they're probably not going to show up there. And then, like, yeah, granted some of the characters weren't very good. Moon Knight was
It's a shame. Moon
great.
Knight's funny. I think he's hilarious.
No, Moon Knight's a great character, but I think the issue is, I think the biggest, another issue is the fact that we actually have less Avengers content. Like, Doomsday, like, the gap between Avengers Endgame and Doomsday is like 7 years, which is crazy, because I felt like we should have gotten an Avengers team by at least the end of Phase 4. Like, if they have into Phase 4 with, like, Avengers Secret Invasion instead of Wakanda Forever, we could have at least had an Avengers team established before Doomsday.
Right.
And then, if they want to take a break in Phase 5, they could do an Avengers story, or they could just not do, but then by Doomsday, there's already an active Avengers team. And granted, you know, that could be an opportunity to take all the characters introduced in Phase 4, put them onto one team, and then just go from there. They could add or remove characters as the saga progresses, but at least there's an active team before Doomsday, because right now, it looks like the team's going to be assembled in Doomsday. And I just don't know how well that's going to work. Especially with so many characters, even the characters that people liked, have not been seen in like 3-4 years.
Right.
Like, we have not seen Shang-Chi since 2021. We have not seen Moon Knight since 2022. We have not seen the Guardians team, the new Guardians, since 2023.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't even know if the Guardians are even going to be in Avengers at this point, to be honest with you. Because, like, I haven't seen the movie yet, I want to. But from what I understood, the team kind of gets, like, soft reset. So there is a Guardians team in the MCU, but I don't think they're going to show up in Doomsday at this point. They might not.
Right. Gotta go?
They might show
okay. You have a good one, Chibi. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, have fun, yeah. Now, I will say this, though. I do believe that Spider-Man Brave New Day is probably going to be a billion-dollar hit, and the reason why I'm so confident is because, much like Deadpool and Wolverine, this film just started filming, and stuff is already getting leaked out the wazoo. Like, when Deadpool and Wolverine leaks started showing up, like, late, like, the year before it came out, it showed me there was a lot of hype and interest and excitement surrounding that movie, and then becoming the highest-grossing R-rated movie of all time. Then we got the Spider-Man film, which looks like it's about to make at least $1 billion. And you have to keep in mind, with Spider-Man specifically in the MCU, that's actually been the most successful series of Spider-Man films ever made. And, you know, it looks like this one's going to follow in the footsteps of another great Spider-Man film, possibly even better than the last three combined, based on what I'm hearing. Maybe. And then we have Doomsday, which got over 300 million people watching a stream of chairs in an empty lot.
What the fuck?
I know, right? It was crazy. So I think the success of Secret Wars is dependent on how well Doomsday does, because if Doomsday performs on par with last Avengers films, where like it makes either $1 billion or even $2 billion, that could be good for Secret Wars. If it makes like less than 500 million, that could be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Because right now people are speculating that Doomsday will probably make either just above or just below $1 billion for like its total run, which would be on par with like the first two Avengers films. Not as good as like Endgame or Infinity War, but you do have to keep in mind it's been several years since an Avengers film, and people just don't really know what to expect at this point. So like they're excited, don't get me wrong, but like we're not gonna know how it plays out until it actually comes out. People start watching it.
Right.
And again, that's over a year away, so we have time. Oh, hey, look! The Colin Sinteki this time.
Yep. I think that's because we helped them kill the Redcoats, though.
That's true. Though, fun enough, if it were the other way around, they would not be as generous. Oh, what's this?
Oh, this is the story mission, but let me check the sequence.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Battle of Monmouth. Okay, that's what we're on right now.
I see.
Must not have been in vain. Now go, bring the fight to our enemy. Make them rue the day they marched upon us.
Connor, my friend, you have arrived just in time to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Where is Charles Lee?
That batard. He shows up in the middle of our preparations and just takes charge. Screams at everyone to advance, and then rides away. I am left to pick up the pieces. Where did they come from?
What? Oh.
Send word that we are falling back. Everyone, to me.
That's pretty bad.
I will hold the area while you bring them to safety.
Oh, what's going on?
That is a horde of Redcoats.
Oh, wow.
There is nothing they will not do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Fire!
How did none of them get hit by that? I call bullshit.
Fire! Oh. Nice.
Hell yeah. This is pretty bad.
Don't give up, man. Even cannonballs firing.
That should slow them down.
There we go.
Yeah, but they've got another group of men just up the way.
We got a couple to the right as well. Might want to take care of those. There you go. Hurry up, you got 1 minute left.
We'll push these redcoats back yet. A perfect shot.
How are men alive after that? They were so clumped together I could hit them with a baseball bat.
Alright.
Bought us some time, sir.
Let's get rid of that big group over there.
I think you missed.
How did I miss?
Oh. Just a little too short. There you go.
We are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
Retreat, my friend, retreat!
Get back to the others! I will take care of this!
Alright. Hurry to the hill!
Ooh, that looks bad. That looks really bad.
Better keep going, man. Don't let the fall hit you. Ooh. Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Ah, nice.
Don't worry about the redcoats. Go join the others.
Oh, nice. You just barely missed it. Woo! Hurry!
Come on, we've got this.
Woo! You made it.
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Connor?
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Hell yeah, we actually got the side objectives this time, too.
Excellent.
Something's happened, Desmond. Abstergo has your dad.
Damn it.
Where?
Italy. Same place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Hello again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
I have no memory of how this unfolds.
wonder if Abstergo even knows.
Oh, he went to Italy to find something and to catch him there.
Well, no, yeah, I know that part, but I mean, I don't know how this turns out.
See it all burned away.
Oh, I see.
Then they'd have their new world, ripe for the reshaping. We talked about looking for another power source, leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken, knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad. They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This is a bad idea.
He says, what do you think would sound more interesting? An Assassin's Creed game set in our present day, or an Assassin's Creed game set in the future?
Present day.
Which Oh. Yeah, I would like to see that story arc where Desmond Miles becomes like an assassin and does his thing, but...
Well, that definitely isn't gonna happen.
I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
Oh, I have hidden blades? Since when?
Ooh. Probably got it during training. I mean, by this point, Desmond's been imitating his ancestors for quite some time, so he probably picked up a thing or two.
Well, yeah, but I'm more wondering when he got the equipment, because he didn't have them when we went to Rio.
He probably got it just for his mission. Or maybe he had the blade so long, but saved it for this.
Yeah, it could be.
Because he didn't really need it for the other missions, because those were more stealth-based. I'm surprised nobody else stepped in when, like, the guard fighting happened.
They probably don't pay security enough.
Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security inspection.
Watch him not do that. Apparently, a lot of people say that this one was kind of boring and that the present-day arcs didn't matter as much as the past stuff.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, maybe they fleshed out his character more, they would have made him live a lot longer. I think we're supposed to get it right. Oh, nope, that's a window.
She said I'm gonna have to climb the rest of the way, but there's nothing to climb. I feel like I'm Darkside Phil here. This is how you don't play Assassin's Creed 3, chat. Although, to my credit, I'm probably more self-aware than Phil.
Phil, the future, the 21st century, man. Yeah, I'm sure there's something you're supposed to grab, but... I think if push comes to shove, there's always the weak ear to walk. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Okay, maybe this is why we have yellow tape on things in fucking video games now. People like me.
Need eyes on him.
I think it's just poor level design. Like, the fact that it took you that long to figure it out, it's like, that should be more clear. Ooh.
Oh, why is my computer lagging?
Ooh, I don't know, man. That's kind of weird.
What in God's name is using 100% of my processor? Please excuse me, chat. I'm going into Task Manager.
Yeah, bro, I'm only using like what, 16% of my CPU? Actually, it's a little bit more.
Brave, Assassin's Creed 3. Okay, that tracks.
Oh, what happened?
Malwarebytes is using up CPU usage. What else?
That
Nothing else. Is Malwarebytes scanning right now?
I don't know, check the app. Is it scanning?
I'm hungry.
Why are you scanning the fucking file system? I didn't tell you to do that!
That's hilarious. That might be it then.
Yes,
Did you
cancel
stop
this
it?
scan. Done. Okay, yeah, now we're at 79 usage or 80% usage. That's much better.
Yeah, I'm only at 15% on my end, but that's because I'm just watching a stream. It did get a little bit higher when I had the charger plugged in for some reason, but it looks like it's low now. So I'm just trying to see.
And as soon as I tab into Assassin's Creed 3, it spikes again. However, it's fluctuating. It's not constantly 100%.
Okay. I do.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
You're gonna die. Okay, I can't kill you. That's kind of shit. You I can kill.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, for some reason my thing was at like 80% of the charger. I just unplugged it for a few seconds and now it's back to normal. Which is weird because all I have open is like Discord. I don't have anything else running, so that's fascinating. Okay, that's better. It's at mid-60s. Not bad.
Nice.
Mid to high 60s. That's usually where it is when I have the charger plugged in. Without the charger, it's like mid to high 50. Anywhere from like low 40, high, actually, yeah, in the 40s usually. Charger goes to like the 60s or the 50s, depending on the thing, but yeah, that's about it. That's actually fairly normal.
Give me the apple.
That is bullshit. You did not outrun that gunfire.
Got nowhere to go.
It's like a Resident Evil movie.
Oh man, you just reminded me of like the worst fucking scene in the Resident Evil movies.
Is it the one where Chris and the other guy are shooting at each other?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Usually the CGI Resident Evil movies are actually really fucking good, but that one is complete ass cancer.
Not now. Get out!
The hell was that?
Of course. I like how he waited for us. That guy has, like, zero fucking survival instinct.
That's actually hilarious.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
And he jumped out the window.
Jump out the window like a boss.
I invited you here in the spirit of cooperation, but you responded to my hospitality with only violence. I had hoped we might preserve you and further study your memories. But you're not worth the trouble.
Better keep from.
Now where the fuck did that Enwa go? Oh, I see him.
I hereby authorize the use of deadly force. Kill the bastard, and then bring me the apple.
Fuck. What the shit?
Better get moving.
I
You're
was
gonna die.
stun locked. Motherfuckers. I'm supposed to chase this fucking NY and not get shot, but when I do get shot, I get stun locked. That is some bullshit.
Must be powerful farms, yeah. Maybe you should try staying above where that area is, and you can avoid the gunfire that way.
No, because I have to follow this fucking bitch, and he drops down on top of the fucking... Yeah, you see that?
I see.
No, not the fucking guard, you dipshit! God bless it. No, fuck off. Shit! What the fuck?
No. Hey, you made it. There you go.
Do I regenerate health or am I fucking cooked? There we fucking go. God, that was
Perfect.
needlessly annoying.
Where's Vinny?
Goes back to the elevator, gets stopped on floor for the route. I just find it weird how you have like no health bar throughout that whole segment.
Oh shit, now we have a gun!
Probably took it from one of the guards.
Why do I have no crosshairs? What idiot designed this? How am I supposed to shoot people with no crosshair?
Bro, that's last. I mean, to be fair, what's it? The other guy doesn't have a crosshair either.
No, it does. It's a small white reticle that has a dot in the center. You can see what you're shooting at in the fucking Abstergo games. How the fuck did they fuck this up? Oh yeah, that guy punched me in the face. That's totally what would happen when I have a fucking gun.
Yeah, you stand there, of course. You think someone's gonna let you shoot you in the let them shoot you in the let you shoot them in the balls?
No, I should be able to RoboCop a motherfucker if I have a gun. I should not be
Ooh,
Wait,
nice.
I saw a crosshair.
Ooh.
No,
Maybe you have to
no.
lock on and then aim. Bro, they just walk up to get shot. That is so funny. That would never happen in real life.
No, it wouldn't. What happened to my gun? I still have a gun. Should be able to shoot these idiots.
Maybe you dropped it somewhere.
No, I see it hanging on my belt. Good. You're smart. You get to live. Not like I was gonna kill her anyway.
I figured you wouldn't.
You said you'd open it. She's gone. Did I just witness a ghost?
No, it was that door. That's the one that opened.
Oh, okay.
You just went the wrong way.
No, yeah, I did. Oh, so I can't... It's not letting me draw my gun and shoot and let me dome the bastard who has my dad hostage. Great job, game. 10 out of 10.
Dad?
Of course not. That'd be way too easy.
Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots. Now give me the apple.
Want it? Fine. Here it is.
Wait! No!
Ooh. Oh, wow.
You never should have come here. You put everything on the line. For what? So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
I gotta say, credit to the game for making Desmond smart enough to pick up the gun. Wait, what?
Whoa, that is so cool!
Yeah.
I kind of wish they did something like this in the earlier games. That probably would have made this a lot more likable. And, well, that also Corio's personality a bit.
Yeah.
Like, there's different ways a present-day Assassin's Creed game can totally work. And I think they just wrote this a bit better. Totally could have been possible. Where are you off to now?
I'm leaving.
I'd get the power source hooked up before heading back into the Animus. But it's your call.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, while you're working the power cell thing, I gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. Part of me wants to go grab a drink from the fridge.
Incoming at break.
And it's dark as shit over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. No. At least I don't think we can go that way. Oh. Well, that's different. Oh, hey, it's Juno. That movie sucks.
A new world approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Are we in the same part of the place that we... Yeah, no, we are. It just looks different here. I wonder. And I just discovered this by fucking around. I was just curious. Why do I feel like this is intended progression rather than an obvious thing you're supposed to do? Now, how do I get all the way over there?
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. something stronger. Something better.
You will be upgraded.
One that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more. Something wrong. And so this too they abandoned.
No, they didn't say
I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
So, how's it going?
We're getting more backstory from Juno.
Ooh, fancy.
Alright, that's the power source hooked up.
Nice.
Avalon!
Welcome, Avalon Apple.
I'm not sure what anyone else thought about this game, but honestly, I really liked it. The core mechanics and concept were always great. Assassin's Creed 2 made them functional on a more of a technical level, and this game improved on the parkour with its outdoor sections whenever they actually worked.
Assassin's Creed 4 went on to further refine the mechanics that 3 started.
Yeah, and then in Assassin's Creed Unity, they got a complete overhaul of the free-running system. It was really cool.
At least when it ran, of course.
Yes.
Home stretch, Desmond. I can feel it.
Alright, we're gonna do the Benedict Arnold mission.
Beneath the advancing Patriot army, their hold on this land weakening by the day. But the Templars only seem to grow stronger. Though fewer in number, the threat they pose appears undiminished. Making matters worse, Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. I am told he has taken refuge inside Fort George, and so my days are spent searching for a way to breach its walls. Of my father, there is no trace, and I am glad of it. If I can be rid of Lee, there may still be a chance for reconciliation. And through it, peace.
Connor, he's asking for you.
Hello, Connor.
Oh, shit.
Come now. Your sadness won't sustain me any more than that fool woman's soups and potions. Tell me of your latest exploits.
Charles Lee has been exposed, and the Patriots finally rid of him. They march now to secure the remaining cities that this country might finally be free.
Then you have won. The land and your people are safe. Yet you seem troubled.
Washington spared Lee's life.
So long as he lives, all are in danger. The same is true for your father. first came to me, you understood what had to be done, swore you'd see it through. If not for the Brotherhood, for your people, and all those threatened by the Templars.
But with Lee gone, my father might...
Listen to me. You have not come this far to throw it all away over misplaced sentiment. Both men must die.
Achilles.
There is nothing more to discuss.
Yep, he's dying.
Connor, I came as soon as I could.
Oh, hey, Frenchie's here.
Tell me you bring good news.
The Comte de Grasse said yes. You need only join his fleet in Chesapeake Bay and they will serve as required.
Oh, hell yeah!
What exactly is it you intend?
It's better that I show you. Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander?
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
Breaching its walls and creating a distraction, I see.
In the chaos, I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
Alright, let's take a
You know, one thing I really like about the remaster
What's
is that,
that?
they let you use all the suits from, like, the Assassin's Creed games to take place before 3.
Oh,
so even
yeah.
the games came out after, you get to use their outfits.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Wait, no, I'm going this way instead. Harbor Master, New York. Yeah, here we go.
How dare you call upon me after Monmouth?
I have nobody else to turn to. The Culper-ring informed me that West Point's been infiltrated. I believe they intend to murder Major General Benedict Arnold.
I still do not see why you need me.
The loss of such a figure would be devastating to the cause. It must be done without my soldiers' knowledge. The mere idea of the Patriots being breached would be crippling to morale, to the war. Will you do it?
It will be done. But never call on me again.
Store, new item. What's that chest over there? Yeah, now Connor's anger at George Washington seems to make a bit more sense for this sequence.
I'm surprised you guys had missions so much earlier than sequence 10.
Yeah, it's really weird. In a game like Fallout, it actually makes sense that you can access DLC areas whenever you want because of how open that game is. But with a more story-driven game like this one, it's a bit strange. Broken sword knife? Why would I want a knife that's a broken sword?
So why are you in that fort again?
Oh, that area? I was just opening the treasure chest. Now, we move on.
You weren't gonna take down the fort?
No. We're dealing with Benedict Arnold right now.
Ah, I see. So I know the real Benedict Arnold, he died as a traitor in England. So, my guess is you don't kill him here. Well, I'd be surprised if you do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I actually don't know all that much about Benedict Arnold in, wait, what's this?
Oh, he's from Norwich! Oh shoot,
While
I
you were
knew
putting
that.
a stop to this madness, I was sniffing out who's responsible.
His tactics are familiar to me.
Is that right? Well, don't know who the man is, but he's not for Patriots nor British. He's got a fortified camp built around the main water supply in the area. All the seized crops, all the meat, everything is being moved there, then resold at dizzying prices.
How do we get in?
I got some local men ready to get in on the fight.
Always a good day to take out some Templars.
I'm hungry.
Sometimes those bots say like the weirdest things.
Well, that's the cat bot. That thing's fine. Oh, I thought I would jump on the little rowboat. Whoa! Okay, that was...
Ooh.
Wait, what?
He was a madman?
He died by falling in the water?!
Is that right? And who exactly are you?
Someone who seeks to relieve men like him of their power.
And after seeing what you can do, I leave it at that. But if you ever need an extra blade, I'll stand by you.
Well, to be fair, this is the late 18th century, and people couldn't exactly
Welcome to
swim
Lex
back
the
then.
Time Lord.
Death by splash, indeed.
So, someone drowning in the water would actually be a pretty realistic way for someone to die in that time period.
Yeah, that's true. It's odd that this area is considered disputed when I've done everything that's possible to liberate the district.
Hmm. Yeah, so Benedict Arnold was actually born in here in Norwich, Connecticut.
Oh, really?
Yep. But then basically, essentially what had happened was what's the name? Remember correctly, he basically betrayed the U.S. Army and ended up getting exiled to Britain.
It's a pity they didn't hang him. Then again, from what I remember reading about him, he did get, like, kind of disrespected quite a bit during his time working for the revolution.
Because people underestimated him. Oh, he led a raid on New London, Connecticut, burning much of it to the ground. Wow.
Hell
So he
yeah.
betrayed his own state, not just his country. Wow.
Oh,
That is
wow. That's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
A wombat's greatest weapon and defense is... And then you got someone shaking their butt as an emote. Very nice.
He had a colony in New Brunswick in modern-day Canada, but then he was so unpopular that he went back to London and basically died there. So he wasn't exiled to London, it's more so he ended up leaving, they went to Canada, and they went back to London, so there's that.
How old was he when he died?
Let's take a look at the timeline. He was... Where was it? 60. He died in 1801.
Jeez.
So just a year after Jefferson started his first term as president.
Yeah, 60 isn't really that old, all things considered.
I mean, back in that era, people didn't live very long. Like, the odds of someone living 90, like Ben Franklin or John Adams, is actually quite rare in that era. The average person only lived to be in their 50s or 60s.
You think we'll
And then
make
get
it?
higher.
You think we'll make it to 100?
Given the advance in modern technology, possibly. My dad's not too optimistic about his chances. He's currently in his early 60s. He's given himself another 10, 20 years. I'm hoping it goes a little bit longer. I'd love for him to live to see my kids, which
Right.
is, hopefully sooner the better. And then I don't know. I think he might. We'll see. Well, things are. As for me, one of my goals was to live to the year 2099, just to see what the year is like by that point. Probably might not be as fantastical as the 29 in the comic, but hey, at least I lived to see it. Even if it's just like the first day of 2099, I'd be happy. I could die happy by that point. It's like, yes, I made the 2099.
I wanted to make
Oh
it to
Lord.
100. That's
A
my goal.
century. Well, you'd have to wait until 2094.
Yep.
Yeah, if I make it to 2099, I'll be just over 100. Yeah, I'll be exactly 100 in 2099. Because my birthday's in December. So, ooh, there he is. Oh. Now, how are we gonna pull this off?
Watch this. Oh, I can't use my assassin buddies. That complicates things. Can I get inside the barn?
You could have if you went through the door. But no, you had to climb on the roof. Wait, there he is.
Identify and kill the two spies without being detected.
Yeah, one spy enters the barn, the other is... Oh, actually, you're just... Never mind. You can start that way.
Yeah.
So you're killing, like, British spies, the American army?
From what I gather, yeah, that's what's happening.
Alright, makes sense. Now, how are we supposed to get in there?
Especially without being seen.
This will be quite the challenge.
And there's no rear entrance to that tent either.
Well, the only logical way is to try and sneak in from the front. You have to go in when no one's looking.
Yeah.
Where'd Travis get off to? His son's got the sickness.
Time to go.
Arnold sent him home.
There's a spy, right by the tree.
Watch this.
Wow.
Now they're wondering what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, better get out of there now while they're searching.
Locate the 2 remaining spies. Getting into the
Oh, they're
fort
probably...
is going to be tricky.
Hey, you should be able to walk in. I mean, you walk past those guys, nothing happened.
About that.
Oh.
Get back to your station.
That was dumb.
It was pretty funny, though.
It was like the spy waltzed in right when you did.
What in God's name are you doing? That man was a British spy. He intended to kill you, Major Arnold. What? General Washington learned of the plot and sent me to foil it.
Indeed. We need all the support we can muster. Some of my men are leaving on a munitions delivery to a nearby camp, and I need you to escort them. Find John Anderson upon
He looks fat.
He'll have further instructions.
Yeah,
Questions?
looks about right.
No.
Good.
By the way, I learned one of my ancestors was actually a soldier on Abraham Lincoln's side. That's pretty cool.
Woo!
There was a James Hackley who was a general for the Union in the Civil War.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That's sick.
Yeah, he was also a Freemason. Don't know if he was 33rd degree, but he was high ranking.
Whoa. I do find it interesting how he was a Freemason, yet most of your family didn't follow that path.
Well, no, we only cut... The men in my family only cut ties with the Freemason with my great-grandfather, Lewis. He was the last one who was a Freemason.
Oh, was he the one who's also started the tradition of, like, naming, like, the father and son by, like, similar names or something?
Yeah, there was
right?
Yeah, there was an alternation of James and then someone else. I think, yeah, he... I don't know, my great-grandfather named his son Gary instead, so yeah, that's where it switched.
And then we got, Adam, and then... Well, there's you.
Yeah.
And then since it appears your family went to multiple different, Christian denominations...
Yeah. Although there's a history of my family being Presbyterian, as it turns out.
I do find funny your dad went from being... What was your dad before he became a Quaker? When he married your mom? What was he then? What, more accurately, what were they, I should say?
Well...
Because they were of the same branch before they divorced.
Yeah,
Remember?
They were most involved with the evangelical churches in our area. And, man, I do not like evangelicals. I don't like Pentecostals either, and I also don't like Calvinists.
I do find it funny how your dad went from being an evangelical...
No, to being a Quaker, yeah.
Like, of all things, goes from that to Quaker. And what's your mom now? Is she also evangelical, or is she more of an Anglican?
Neither. I don't know what my mom is. She doesn't attend church regularly, really.
Oh, that's a shame. What church? When she does go to church, what church does she go to?
She doesn't.
Oh, like at all?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sent me to assist you.
Yeah? All right, he's the boss.
I mean, no offense to your mother, but if you're not going to church at all, can you really call yourself Christian?
Incoming at break.
Yeah, it's a legitimate question. Oh, wait a minute. Goods to deliver. Okay.
The guy went that way.
Thank
I think you're supposed to.
you're here. Doubt we could get all these crates down to the camp without you.
You do not agree with this?
You having a laugh? We're meant to garrison West Point, and by extension, hold the Hudson. It's vital, no arguing that. So why is it we're shipping out half our powder and shot?
Why not bring up your concern with Major General Arnold?
I have. He threatened to have me court-martialed for insubordination and treason, if you can believe that. So I follow orders, no matter how absurd.
Given what happens later, it's no surprise. I'm sure they probably spared the soldiers who were like being bossed around or what have you.
Yeah.
Because he's the leader of that group. He should know better. The fact that he saw it to the British, oh, that was his end.
You know what I find really funny? My
What's that?
name effectively means chosen one in 2 different languages, and yet I don't believe in the concept of the elect. I think that the elect is a cope that Christians came up with to make them seem more important than they are.
Mostly, probably the Calvinists, most likely, given their sect of things.
Yeah, although Lutherans also believe in it to an extent.
The traitor is getting away. He's supposed to be on that ship. Get after him! You'll hang for this!
Wait, he wasn't supposed to die?
No, you're supposed to capture him, dude.
Oh, that does complicate things. You can't really interrogate a corpse. All right, we're gonna go back in time and stop me from shooting him.
Bro, you know what's so funny? It's like that one dude who was told that watch out for the guy. It turns out he shoots him, but it was the guy still he's supposed to protect.
Yeah.
You could have grabbed him that rock ledge. You missed somehow. Grab him!
I even learned my ancestor got a nickname, the Conductor. Turns out my ancestor helped freed over 50 slaves and got them to the Underground Railroad without even getting caught. I find that difficult to believe, if only because Union troops were not in the business of freeing slaves. If anything, they actually press-ganged them into service during the war. Sometimes it was so bad they actually flipped sides and fought for the Confederacy. It's not pretty.
Oh, sir. Yeah, well, keep in mind, the focus of the Union was not so much the abolition of slavery, but more so the preservation of the Union.
Yeah.
I think the elimination of slavery, while an ultimate good, was a consequence of trying to keep the Union together.
All right, listen. I can fix this. Just give me a chance and I'll prove to you I'm a real patriot. I want this country as much as the next man. Just let me show you.
Not the traitor. It is. Major General Arnold will have further orders for you.
Sounds good. Welcome aboard, milady.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, that cutscene was pretty cursed.
Oh, like something from like a PS2 GTA game.
You can tell this mission was tacked on. Although for DLC, this ain't bad. Although, the interesting thing is, this was not in the original version of the game. I wonder if they meant to make it, and then when they remastered it, they decided they'd they'd complete it, and the reason it looks so weird is because it's working within the limitations of what was available in, when did this come out? 2010?
2012.
2012, yeah. Agreed, that was cursed.
Ah, Connor. Just the man I wanted to see. Well done capturing the traitor. I must ask more of you. There are some kegs of powder resting inside the fort. Bring them to the magazine. Dismissed.
And Arnold is rude in this one.
Yeah, Arnold's kind of a cunt. Aww.
ZZZZ.
Are you really gonna blow up the colonists?
I had an intrusive thought, and the intrusive thought won. Come on, you see a squad of guys. I'm carrying a round explosive object. You can't not expect me to do a bit of explosion bowling.
Well, that might explain a couple of things.
Especially after that last episode where the British just marched into the keg and let us shoot it.
Okay, that was... See, that's different though. You were trying to solve the... So this is just... These are supposed to be... You know, we're supposed to be on the same side.
That is true.
That'd be like, sleeping with, like, the... It's like being the best man at somebody's wedding and you sleep with their spouse the night before.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I don't know. Is that as bad as murder? Probably not. I mean, don't get me wrong, adultery's bad, but murder is still murder.
As well as I can be, given the circumstances. You, same.
But we're close. So very close. We need to talk about this someplace with fewer curious ears.
Ouch. There you go.
Good, they gave me some bushes to crawl through.
Yeah, so it makes it a bit easier.
Has Clinton agreed?
It is done. Only the matter.
Nothing good can come of the Clintons.
Of the utmost importance to me.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver this letter. Make absolutely sure he gets it. Please be cautious. A mistake at this stage would be unfortunate. When we come out on the other side of this thing, I'll make sure you're rewarded, Major Andre. Generously.
You mean John Anderson, sir?
Yes.
Okay, now I have to follow this Enwa.
Did you know that, there's a guy named George Clinton who was either our third or fourth vice president? I'm not sure which, but he served around the early 1800s.
Any relation to Bill?
I'm not sure. Let me look into that.
It'd be kind of funny if they were completely unrelated and just both shared the last name Clinton. Because Clinton ain't that common of a name. There is a monument in New York called Castle Clinton.
Ah. Oddly enough, Hillary herself is from New York, but Bill Clinton was from Arkansas.
Yeah, I know. They actually have a sign that says, in accordance with Megan's Law, this person is a known sex offender.
Make sure we're not followed. If anybody sees us, kill them.
I told Omen to find that sign and send me a picture with him in front of it. He still hasn't done it yet.
That's hilarious.
enough for you two. Keep a keen eye and come for me when you see the smoke.
Yes, sir. We'll be waiting, Major Andre.
Okay. What the fuck is he doing in the haystack? What?
Maybe he just went to jerk off for 5 seconds before going on his business.
If that man can only go for 5 seconds, he has my condolences. I won't discuss how long. I won't discuss my personal record, but I can assure you it's longer than 5 seconds.
Bro, this dude can go for 5 hours on a Tuesday.
Yes. Wait, how did you know?
I just kind of guessed. This is a long follow quest.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, Bill Clinton has his own coat of arms.
That's not that surprising. A lot of families actually have coat of arms.
Yeah, even my own family's a coat of arms. Although I didn't know about it until recently.
Oh, gentlemen, I hope you belong to our party.
What party?
The lower party.
We do.
Good. I'm an officer in the British Army and I must not be detained. I will chalk this mishap up to fatigue.
But we ain't British, friend. And you are under arrest.
That was merely a test, and you passed. I'm an officer of the Patriots, in truth. Here are my papers.
Rubbish! Kill him and bring his head to the commander.
No! Do not kill him. Search him instead.
Blessed stars. His real name is Major Andre, and he's with the British. He carries this letter on behalf of Major General Benedict Arnold.
Arnold is our commanding officer.
Bind Andre's hands immediately and bring him to Commander Washington. I will see to Arnold.
That cutscene was notably less cursed than the previous one. I wonder why.
Yeah, maybe the one we saw was just an unfinished cutscene.
Yeah, it could be. Oh god, Arbiter as the explosives-loving character. Character Junkrat. Wait, no, that's to New York. I'm not going to New York.
Oh, here's the interesting part. Bill Clinton is actually not a Clinton by blood. He's a Clinton by adoption.
That's interesting.
Yeah, his father's name was William Jefferson Blythe Jr. So Bill is actually His full name is William Jefferson Blythe III. And the reason why his name was Clinton was because his mother, after her husband passed away, married a man named Roger Clinton Sr., and it was from this Roger Clinton that Bill gets his last name.
Interesting.
Connor, finished already. I have some more.
Explain this.
But based on that, so it looks like Bill is not related to George Clinton by blood.
A letter in your hand, addressed to General Clinton of the British Army, confirming the surrender of West Point for the sum of 20,000 pounds.
This must be some sort of plot to expose the fort. I'm a patriot through and through, Connor. My actions at Saratoga speak to that, I'm sure.
For your sake, I hope General Washington agrees. He will be arriving here today.
Regulars! Regulars! We're under attack!
We need to stop that man immediately.
Rally to the flag! To me! Arnold betrayed us! That turncoat bastard!
We secure the fort, then we deal with Arnold.
Wait, why am I using my fists? I mean, yes, I am a badass. I could totally take on the British with nothing but my fists. But a man without his sword is improperly dressed for battle.
Mm-hmm.
We must hold the fort. Push them back!
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Stand tall, men! We're holding!
Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to get back inside the fort.
Arnold has made it to the boat shop.
Wow, so Bill Clinton's mother had 4 different husbands.
And my mom...
All but one of whom passed...
And I thought my mom had a record.
Well, the difference is all her husbands passed away. She didn't divorce any of them. Well, except the second one, but they got remarried quickly thereafter, so... Technically, they didn't, like... She didn't stay divorced with anyone. They all, like, passed away. I think only one of her husbands... Only the last one actually outlives her. Oh, no, he passed... so her last husband passed away in 2007.
Push them back! Stand tall, men! We're holding!
Hey Rick, after the stream, would you like to check out the thing I've been working, the thing I was writing before the stream?
Sure, I'd be down for that.
Cool. I'd love some feedback on how I can improve it.
We must hold the fort.
Oh, shoot!
What?
Bill Clinton's stepfather is related to George Clinton. George Clinton is his first cousin 5 times removed.
Damn.
Yeah, so he is basically a distant relative of the George Clinton.
Well, how about
but
that?
Bill's not related to him through blood, but they are related by marriage, technically.
Yeah, that works. And I don't have my sword again. I don't know why the game insists on giving me my fists here.
Guess you gotta go fisticuffs. Ding.
Nah.
Form up! Form up! Stand tall, men! We're holding! Push them back! vulture!
Here's the captain. Ooh.
Arnold is made it to the vulture!
Yeah, this is a tough mission.
Yeah, this is pretty damn... This is brutal. This feels like a boss fight.
Boss fight.
We must hold the fort.
No! What the fuck do you expect me to do, game?
Dude, this is insane.
We must hold the fort. Arnold betrayed us. That
So, the Secretary of Safety, Scott Bassett, was on Fox Business, and he's confirmed that basically, that at this point right now, America is on track to soar past, let me see if I get the numbers right, $300 billion in tariff revenue.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot. And if this keeps up, we might actually be able to pay off the deficit.
I highly doubt that. Nobody's going to pay off the fucking national debt. That's fucking never happening.
Well, it's been done before. It can certainly be done again.
Arnold has made it to the vulture! Stand tall, men! We're holding! Rally to the flag! Come in!
Come on, you piece of shit.
We must hold the fort. Push them back! Stand tall, men! We're holding! Arnold has made it to the vulture! Form up! Form up!
Okay, that makes sense for a desync, but what the fuck was I supposed to do? I don't know what
This
this makes no sense.
We're holding! Arnold betrayed us! That turncoat bastard! We secure the fort, then we deal with Arnold. Aye! To the flag! Come in! Arnold has made it to the vulture!
Get him! Nice.
We must hold the fort.
Scotland is not a real country! You are an Englishman in a dress! Holy shit, we finally did it!
Nice. Good job, dude.
Keep running, you letters! We did it! Well done!
Connor. Arnold was behind this, but he escaped.
If you did not catch him, nobody could have. West Point is secure. Major Andre will hang for his crimes.
And Arnold?
We'll try to find him, though I have my doubts. Whom can we trust now, if Patriot heroes are betraying us?
You reap what you sow.
Look at that, full synchronization, and we won!
Ooh, looks like Vance, Rubio, and Bassett and Whitcuff are going to be at the summit tomorrow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Trump's bringing the whole crew with him. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
I wonder if Vance is going to try and get Putin to say thank you to Trump.
That would be funny. Though, unlike unlike Zelensky, we haven't given Putin any dollars or anything.
No, we haven't.
In fact, up until this year, the comments I would say has been fairly one-sided in terms of support.
Though, you know what we have done? We've brought Zelensky to the table.
Yeah, if Kamala were the president, we'd probably be sending boots on the ground in Ukraine right now, trying to fight the Russians.
Yep, it would be World War III to be sure.
Yeah, instead of peace around the world, we'd have war across the world, and American soldiers would be all over the planet, fighting random wars.
Did you know the Brits are getting ready to boog?
What do you mean, boog?
As in Civil War II Electric Boogaloo type boog.
Oh, another English Civil War? I mean, I think they're overdue for one at this point.
Incoming at break.
Yeah, there's...
I mean, especially considering the fact that, like, a lot of, like, right-wing parties in Europe have been getting more popularity recently. There's still been a growing shift, especially against the recent migrant crisis across Europe. And, you know, world leaders choose to ignore it and try to help the migrants. I think they're going to suffer greatly in the long run.
Did you know that 1 in 3, or no, it was 3 in 10. 3 in 10 young people in the UK believe that political violence is acceptable, especially if the country keeps getting worse.
Well, yeah, because if you're following the democratic process and things need to get... Like, you think after Brexit, Britain would get better and not be like the EU, but no, they have been a worse state than mainland Europe.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. I remember that one game Ubisoft published, Watch Dogs Legion, that was about a post-Brexit Europe that became a totalitarian heckhole. When in actuality, what really happened was, like, they just got more migrants. And that, well, I mean, it did become totalitarian, but not in the way the game portrayed it.
Yeah. That does sound like a really cool game.
Yeah, I liked how, like, it lets you, like, play as multiple different characters at the same time. Never got on to playing it, though. And no one talks about it after its release.
Did you know that Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed take place in the same universe?
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Yep. Oh, come on, guys. I'm on your side. Don't do this to me right now. I just saved West Point.
Fire at the spy! Meeny, mo.
Nice to meet you. I'm Garlic.
You know, I can't think of a better place to apply the principle of free to market, free to people than the healthcare system. Like, it's consistently shown that every country that has socialized healthcare, the healthcare just declines dramatically in quality.
Yeah, though, to Canada's credit, they did have really good healthcare for a long time until they started killing people.
No, they really didn't. Even before they started euthanizing people, when people wanted really good quality healthcare, they just came to America. And that was true even after we passed Obamacare. It was still cheaper to get insurance here than whatever country they came from. And it was better quality too, mind you.
Yeah. Japan's healthcare system has always fascinated me because they have the same technology and medical science that we do, but apparently like for whatever reason, mysterious illnesses like that they just can't diagnose are more common in Japan. And it makes me wonder why. Like, do they just not know what these things are? Is there something unique to that region that just befuddles modern medicine? It's curious.
I'm not quite sure. I have heard somewhere that apparently, if you're an outsider, you get to get better quality care than a native Japanese person. I don't know how true that is, but
yeah, I heard that from Sky, and Did you hear that from Sky or someone else? Because
I don't think it was Sky. I think it was actually from the Holiday of the Hitman game. The one where you have to kill that British dude.
I've never played any of the Hitman games, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, most likely from there.
But yeah, Sky mentioned it as well, and it's very odd that you get better healthcare in Japan as a foreigner than a native. That is certainly something.
Maybe it's part of their hospitality policy where, because you're only visiting for a season, they treat you so well that you never have to come back.
Yeah, it could be.
Because they are very weary of, like, they don't mind visitors, but they don't like immigrants or foreigners in their country.
And rightly so, all things considered.
And that's how most of Asia operates as well, to be honest. That's usually them in the Western countries. They're not just supporting a segment of the world for diversity reasons.
Yeah.
Like, this whole idea that we're, like, the world's citizens, which is something Obama pushed a lot, it's just so absurd because it's just not the reality of the situation.
No.
We have different cultures, different beliefs, and if you deny that, you're just denying reality.
Yeah, and not all cultures are created equal. Some are backwards and savage, and some are refined and modern.
Yeah, exactly. This is why a lot of areas in the Western Hemisphere got better after we purged all the cannibal.
Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
I mean, the idea that,
like,
the Native American... Like, seriously, the idea that, like, every native tribe was just living in peace with one another before the call show, that's just Marxist revisionist history. None of that's even remotely true.
Yeah.
It's pushed by the same people who think that socialism works. You know, I once said that history isn't written by the victors. It's written by the sore losers who were salty that history didn't go the way they wanted it to.
Well, that's because the fucking Marxists that the professional usefulness people all went into fucking education and hijacked our institutions.
Yeah, more likely we allowed them to take it over by not purging the communists when we had the chance.
McCarthy did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And there
and
were
also,
and the
you gotta keep in mind that even that the trials they did in the 50s was another by the House, but McCarthy was a senator. He wasn't in the House when that was
right. And there was also never any McCarthy trials about people in Hollywood. That's revisionist bullshit.
Yeah,
McCarthy
also,
was largely concerned with the military and U.S. congressional members.
Which makes sense, because you don't want communists in the positions of power over there.
No, you do not.
And not surprised, because that obviously were the same people who hit that, like, Walt Disney was like an anti-Semite.
Yep. That, and you know what that was all about? That was a lie propagated by Marxists that were in the Hollywood that were ass mad that Disney wouldn't let them unionize.
As if anyone else was lined up to unionize by that point. You know, some would argue that the unions that run Hollywood are part of the reason that films not only got more expensive but have declined in quality.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, given how they started pushing a lot of progressive stuff back in the early 2020s, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a union-backed initiative as well, rather than a market-based decision.
I will say this, I'm not unsympathetic to unions. I just think that public sector unions and unions in industries that aren't dangerous are fucking gay and cringe.
Well, yeah, public sector is ridiculous because you're unionizing against the government. You're supposed to answer the people, not unions. And even in the private sector, more often than not, it's just the bosses, like, negotiating your behalf even when you don't ask for it.
Did you know
I would argue that, like...
Check out the Pet Cafe.
I would argue that if you're unable to negotiate your own wage, you probably shouldn't be working in that job or industry.
Yeah.
Because that is a skill in of itself. And I think people just got too dependent on the unions doing the work for them, and now they're kind of screwed over because now it's at a point where you have to join union to join certain industries. Sir. It should be entirely volunteer-based.
Exactly. Like, you know what union makes sense? Private security unions, mining unions, oil rig unions, that makes sense. You know what doesn't make sense? Teachers unions, police unions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think fire departments are federal or even I don't know if they're state run. If firefighters wanted to unionize, I'd probably be more inclined to support them just because of how fucking dangerous that is. I mean, what are you gonna do?
I think it does depend as well, because some firefighter forces are fully volunteer. So the union is solely a volunteer movement, but there are some that are funded by the state, and I think in those cases, no, I would not encourage unionization.
Right.
I mean, people have been trying to set up a union in the games industry for like decades now, and it hasn't worked, and thank goodness for it. Because I'd probably be in a worse spot if unions were a thing.
Yeah, the games industry does not need unions. That's fucking gay and cringe and retarded.
Neither is Hollywood, dare I say. Oh, you go to the Caribbean?
Yeah, we can go to the Florida Keys.
Wow.
Risk 25%. Do I get to do... Shit, we got all this naval shit. I didn't even know about this. I mean, I know we got the Aquila accessible. I suppose it makes sense that we should be able to do naval combat.
This is pre-Black Flag, too. That's even more impressive.
Well, it's 252 right now. I don't really think we need to be getting involved in all that. Let's wrap it up. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. I can't believe it. We have 4 people watching. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. It means the world to me that you guys enjoy my content. We're going to find somebody who's live that we can raid. And our raid message will be Turncoat.